Scorpio, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of May 2023, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Scorpio. What's going on? Ooh. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Fool. I love this energy. It's showing up everywhere for you guys. You know, it's kind of like a mostly collective energy for everybody. It's like everybody's open, everybody's, well, of course, there's another energy that keeps on popping in for everybody. Everybody's breaking up. I don't know what the hell is going on, but anyways, very open energy. Let's start bright, pretty open. However, starting off the reading, you get the Devil crossed by the Ace of Pentacles. You are dealing with something unhealthy here by the looks of it, and you're bringing an energy of new over that, which is telling me that maybe you're working with that energy, you know, trying not to kind of let it exist in your life in the way that it does. Maybe trying to remove it there or work with it at least. So in your focus, the Nine of Wands, a little bit of resistance there, a little bit of, you know, yeah, I want to do a lot of things, but that doesn't mean that I like doing it. So there's a little bit of that going on in the recent past. You definitely stepped into this energy of self-love, taking care of yourself a lot more. In your strength, the Eight of Swords. This is just you being in your head, and I feel like you're able to recognize that as it comes a little faster instead of just being there and swimming in those thoughts of yours and not even realizing, hey, I'm in my head here. Now I feel like you're starting to pick it up a little faster, which might help you to actually, you know, kind of wish it away. In the immediate future, the Hierophant, there's something quite significant that's showing up here for you in terms of maybe a relationship of some sort, or not even that all the time. It could be, you know, very deep beliefs you may have. Who knows what the hell that is. The supportive energies for this reading, the Sun, that's the happiest card in the deck. That's happiness right there. So you're aiming towards happiness here. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, you're in the middle of ending a cycle. It could have to do with that Devil energy there, so who knows. In your hopes and fears, you're definitely wishing for an energy of equal give and take here, you know, that sense of flow in energies where you don't have to force it, it just comes natural, that exchange of energy between you and another. In the potential outcome, the Ace of Wands. You're taking some action here from a very passionate standpoint there, so quite good. All right, let's clarify. Let me clarify the Fool. The Six of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Interesting. You're pulling back here. There's definitely something about this Hierophant energy, something really important to you. I can't figure out if it has to do with somebody else, if it's a connection to someone that's just very important to you. You're looking as if you're having a hard time letting go of the situation, you know, like releasing the situation to even see if it's meant for you, because if it's not going anywhere, then could be that it's meant for you. But if you hang on to the point of I'm scared to let you go because who knows, maybe you will run away from me, then there's all sorts of things happening in the background of that. But for now, it looks like you're having a hard time letting it go. Your energy wants to go, you know, full time in that direction, and you're looking like you're taking a step back from this, you know, consciously making a decision to just take that step back. It's almost like training yourself for that point when you're ready to actually let it go, to see what happens, you know, if you do. Because hanging on to something really tight, that means there's fear there. You know, there's not enough trust. So it's looking like you're training yourself at this point. You're in training. You're in boot camp. The release boot camp. Let's do the devil. There could also be with this devil an unhealthy attachment to this situation. So if you're working with this energy, I'm not surprised that you're in your own release boot camp. Yeah, there's almost like an obsession that shows up here, especially because the devil is there. The Three of Cups, the Judgment card, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, everything to be in the presence of this person. They're the everything of the everything to me, you know. And again, if that devil wasn't there, I would be like, okay, you know, you like this person, you're very attracted to them, cool, it is what it is. But the devil is there, and that makes it a little, you know, in that corner of a bit obsessive about it. So that's the unhealthy energy. So that's why you're having a hard time letting this go. Okay? It's not letting the person go, it's not letting the connection go, it's letting the obsession go. All right, let's see. Let's see the Ace of Pentacles. The Four of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, these are energies like you're showing up in your hopes and fears there, right? You're showing me an energy that you want for things to happen naturally, that you don't have to chase those things, because in obsession, that's how it feels. Like you always have to keep an eye on things, like you always have to make it work or try to do something. No, it comes in more organic when it's natural, you know, when you just allow it to flow. If it's meant to flow, sometimes it's not meant to flow. And that's where the fear starts. What if it's not meant to flow? What if I let it go and it just goes away? What do I do then? That's the fear. But in reality here, what you're trying to bring in over this existent possible obsession is, it's not a lot, but it's there. You know, it's not one of those things of, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, at every freaking minute of the hour of the day, you know. But it's there. There's a hint of it at least, of always obsessing about them and things like that. What you're trying to do is bring this energy in on top of this, where you say, let's try to see if it has a natural flow to it. If it's just coming in as equal give and take, you know. Let me take my energy off of it and let's see what happens. That's why you're taking that first step back, or you're trying to at least. Because in all honesty, what you want here is stability, equal give and take. Not much, just, you know, for it to roll in a natural way. Where you don't have to force anything, they don't have to force anything. Nobody has to, you know, kind of be on top of this 24/7. Because I feel like you're reaching the point of realizing this is not healthy. This is not working out, you know? Let's do the Nine of Wands in your focus. The Star, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Swords. I mean, you want to do that, but is it easy? No. Is it going to be easy? No. You have rejection from the get-go to that, because it's like, okay, it reached my consciousness. And it feels like this is what I should do, because what I'm doing right now doesn't feel healthy. Okay, let's do that. And then there's some energies that are coming from you of resistance that are standing in the way. And it feels uncomfortable doing that. It feels really uncomfortable to take that step back and just to, you know, not check obsessively something, you know, about them or things like that. Very, very hard. Very hard. And you're the one that's standing in your way here. There's nothing else but you here. You know? This is a tough call here. It's not easy. But let's see that Eight of Swords in your strength. The Chariot, the Five of Cups, the Strength card. Okay. You keep on repeating patterns, same patterns. You keep on bringing them up. And it's your mind that keeps you on this wheel of repeating certain patterns. The more you go up here and you get stuck in your head about things, the more you're going to do what you already know how to do. It's like you enter auto mode. Okay, I've done this all my life. I've reached this obsessive point to this. I already know how to do it. So let me overthink things. Let me kind of go in that direction, in that direction. You don't even have to think about it truly. You're thinking about something else while you do what you do because you already know how to do it. So it's definitely, that's your entrapment there. That's your rabbit hole, your mind. You know, that's how you stand in your way. When you get trapped in your head, in thoughts, and you get lost in there, in stories and assumptions and all sorts of things. And that leads you towards the obsessive rabbit hole. Let's do the Hierophant in the immediate future. The Knight of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. Interesting, because I see this other energy that you're dealing with that's coming in with energies that are looking exactly like what you want. The problem is you can't appreciate these energies for what they are because through your filter of, let's say, filter of obsession, even though, as I said, I don't see you in that place of, oh my God, you're obsessed here. No, there's a little bit of that. There's a little bit of that in there, but it creates a filter through which you kind of see things that are coming your way. And even though this energy is coming in as exactly what you want, you put that filter on and you see it as, not enough. Not enough, because they don't mean it, because, you know, they came a little inclined to the left when I kind of saw them in the energy that I want, you know, straightforward. Why are they leaned this way? You know, and analyzing everything and, you know, exaggerating everything, your expectations, your everything about it. In your hopes and fears, you're showing me that exact same energy that they're bringing in. If you don't release this filter, you're not going to see it as enough. You know? Let's do the Sun. And if you don't release this filter, anything they do is not going to be enough. For the Sun in the supportive energies, you get the Page of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the King of Swords. And this is an interesting energy because you're showing me a sense of, I know how to do this. I'm just kind of scared to do it. You know, the steps that you're taking towards doing this and releasing yourself from this are very small at this point. And you're showing me you're looking at choices and you're starting to go in those directions and to, because the main point of all of this is just to release this energy to see what happens. But because there's a slight obsession there to it, it's very, very hard. It makes it even more difficult to release it. And I see you knowing exactly what to do and taking those steps. Even if they're small, you're taking them. So you're definitely working on this, especially letting this go. Let's do the World card. The Nine of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Magician. And it's hard. And you keep on showing me, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want to do this, you know? You have so many obstacles in the way, and 99.9 of those obstacles are you. It's your energy in there. It's your resistance to letting go. Let's do the Six of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Interesting approach here. Because this is really releasing any kind of expectation, then that might actually help you. Because it's kind of like dropping your involvement in it too when you do that. It's because the stake is high here, the fear is higher. Because it's like, probably your mind tells you, you could lose this. You know, if you move a little... If you make the slightest little wrong move, you could lose this. And because of that, the tendency is to throw yourself into it more. instead of taking that step back that you want to do to release this and to just accept it as it is and trust that, again, if it's meant to be yours, it's going to be yours, you know? So you're kind of taking me here to the beginning. You're kind of showing me, how about I look at this as if I met them just now, and then the stake is not as high, and then the fear goes down if the stake is not as high, you know? So let me treat this as if we're the best friends, we're starting from scratch. So it's kind of like a strategy you're looking at, which could work, because the energy is finally freaking settled down. You know, they're looking like more grounded, there's no more fear, not as much of losing this. There's almost like it allows you to be more natural in this and to not hang on so tightly to it, you know? Interesting approach to this. You're decreasing that intensity to it, that sense of, oh my God, this is the most important thing in my life, and it can remain the most important thing, but at the same time, it's like playing a role. Let me pretend I just met them. And, you know, my heart is not pounding as much as it is now at the thought of losing them, because I just met them 5 minutes ago. And we get along perfectly. And, you know, there's that sense of, let me see how the energy flows here in this scenario, you know. Quite interesting approach. I feel like that could be an approach which allows you to take that step back, you know. Let's do the Ace of Wands for the potential outcome. The World card, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's going to be intense. You're going to have an intense boot camp here. There's times where you trust for a split second that everything's going to be okay. There's times where fear is going to show up again to threaten you that you're going to lose this, you know. There's times where you just get exhausted by this whole situation. It's like, I just want to give up. You know, you want to quit the boot camp here. But yeah, it's going to be a challenge. But overall, what's happening here is that I feel like the universe is kind of cornering you into releasing this situation. Not release it in the sense of, oh, you're going to lose it. Maybe, if it's not meant for you, maybe. But just to see what happens. What if you trust? It's kind of testing your trust here. Let's see what the universe has. King of Swords, Six of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. The universe says you can do this. You know, you got all it takes to do this. You've worked on yourself enough where there's a sense of confidence, there's a sense of everything fits into place for you to be able, at this point in time, to actually release all of this, take that step back and trust. It's also saying you're still working on it, but you already got the tools in order for you to do that. You know, it's really a matter of time for you to sink in and see, okay, I'm good. I can do this, you know? So, okay. Let's do the Shaman's Dream. Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine, number 6. That tells me you're being loved at this time through this. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Okay, what was that? I don't have any cats here. That means it came from the outside, and what the fuck was that? What's out there? Bird? Yeah. You heard that, right? I'm not going nuts? I don't know. Anyways. Alright. If you've had a difficult time in recent memory, feeling dry and stagnant or lost and unsupported, this is changing right now. You will feel newly inspired as so many ideas beacon for your attention. Know that you're safe to explore the expression of your rejuvenated creativity, releasing all judgment as your curiosity is piqued. You're in the most fertile cycle of your life right now, intuitively keen with heart wide open, mindful that each step in the direction of your dreams and desires is effortlessly supported by all the divine helpers in the unseen realms. Yeah, he's got universal support by your side. So tell your team to let me know what the hell that sound was, because I'm not going out there, it's dark. And until I know what the hell banged on my window, I'm not going up there. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.